Hi everyone, welcome to Firefighter Corner. This is a furry game and I hope you enjoy it. So let's start. Chapter 1, Soul Matching. This is where it all begins. I have reached the age of marriage eligibility and my family is pushing me hard. They're all waiting for me to bring someone home, so I unwillingly go to the Civil Affairs Bureau to register for marriage eligibility. What kind of partner will they arrange for me? This is exciting because I think I saw from the Steam that our character's age is only 22, and that I thought that age is age we're just graduated, and to have to think about marriage at that age, it's gonna be crazy. Chapter 1, Soul Matching. Hello, Mom. Why are you calling me again? And like, look at his wolf doll hanging there and his shirt. Oh my god. I think he's got style. Oh, the art is so amazing. Are you at the Civil Affairs Bureau now? On my way now. I just left home half an hour ago and you've called twice, Mom. You don't need to. He's sweating. Oh, and he's has this cat-like character, and it's quite cute. You better bring your partner back. Don't hold it up. Oh, if he's not my type, I wouldn't. You're already 22. The kid next door has already finished the whole registration thing, and you're still just wandering. Well, oh, at that age, we all got to wander around. Let's just go straight to marriage. But it's my birthday today. I still have 2 years until I'm 24. What's the rush? That's right. I'm still maybe traveling around the world. Who wants to think about marriage at that age? And I'm only doing the marriage registration. It's not like I'm going to drag my partner back to you after the registration. Mom, if you keep pushing me like this, I'll bring home a boyfriend instead. Oh, so actually he's thinking of bringing a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. Okay, so I think he's straight. Okay, boyfriend is fine. It would be just like I have two sons. Oh, this is a mom in a modern world. Technology is so advanced now that won't stop you two from having kids. What? Oh, so it's there's the males can get pregnant in this game. Well, okay, all right. I'm almost at the front of the bureau. I'll call you later. It's croaking. I'm Logan, 22 years old, born and raised in High City, and now I'm living with my parents and working from home as a freelancer. In this peaceful and highly developed country, humans and furries coexist. It's called the country of forest, marine, a federation of two countries. I live in High City, which is the capital of this country. City boy. As for the whole 22-year-old thing I just mentioned, this country asks all citizens to register for marriage eligibility at the Civil Affairs Bureau once they turn 22 and no later than 24. Simply put, They will find a partner for you. Of course, if you have found someone, you can just register for marriage with your partner. Interesting country. Single life is as cozy as it possibly can be. Unfortunately, my parents are really nagging me hard, and it's time to say goodbye to my lovely, happy single life. I think your single life hasn't been done yet. You can wait until you're 30. You have such a cute look. I think it's not too hard to find partner. You don't have to follow your parents. Everything is online now. Why do I have to go to the bureau to do the registration? That's right. I hope it can be over soon. I don't know what kind of partner they will find for me. You can just decide on your own. I'm here already. I walked into the Civil Affairs Bureau through the front door. There aren't many people in the lobby of the Civil Affairs Bureau, but I can tell they are the same age as mine. Some came in pairs and some came alone just like me. On the wall of the lobby there's a slogan saying, in accordance to the Marriage Act, it is every citizen's obligation to register for marriage at eligible age. Next to it hangs a poster of someone called soul matching, or something called soul matching. Feline, furry, and with blue fur walks up to me. Oh god, it's very cute. I think I'll just go flirt with him already. Hello, sir. What can I do for you today? Oh, hello. I'm here to do the marriage registration thing. I think this blue cat is exactly what Luo is looking for. I think he should just go ask him for a date. Of course. May you tell me your age? I just turned 22. Did you come here by yourself? Yes, it's only me. Alright, let's go to the service window and we will finish the paperwork there. Could you please fill out the registration form? An extremely long registration form is handed over through the service room. Okay, please fill in this registration form first. We will use it to find you the right partner for marriage. You may fill in the form based on your preferences. I think I prefer you. This form is so long. I have to write so many things down. Hi, do I have to do this? I mean, I really like my single life. It's really comfortable. Except I have to live with my parents. Sorry, you can't. It's every human and furry citizen's duty to register for marriage within the 3-year period. Human from age 22 and furry from 18. What? Furries have to do it 18 is so young. You don't Many of your civil rights will be temporarily restricted. I'm glad I didn't have to do mine at 18. If I'm gay, will I still get a partner? Of course. Our matching service will find suitable partners for sexual minorities, too. These are the related items in this form. You just need to fill in those blanks according to your own preferences. Meanwhile, we also provide reproductive technology assistance or adoption services for sexual minorities who wish to raise children. But what if I'm not happy about my marriage? First of all, all the marriages arranged by our bureau are irreversible and irrevocable. The government will provide comprehensive couple therapy, marital guidance, and mediation. if any meritorious court appears. Certainly, if any crime such as domestic violence happens, we sincerely wish that such events won't happen to you. By the way, why do furries have to register for marriage eligibility at 18? Because furries, generally speaking, have a shorter lifespan than humans. Oh, that's sad. And their bodies develop faster and reach sexual maturity earlier than humans. That's why they are eligible for marriage at a younger age. And that's why you got to find your soulmate now. So I'm hoping for you. I see. Then you guys won't arrange a furry partner for me, right? No, we won't. If you provide your personal information via the form, your future partner will only be the same race as yours. Alright, if you have finished your form yet? No, I don't know what I should write. Probably because I'm not that eager to get married. Well, probably not because of that. There are just many things to fill in this form. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I see. Okay, then, do you want to try our new soul matching service? What is that? Oh, is it a thing on the poster I saw earlier? This poster doesn't look like it's made by the government. So let me tell you what it is. Soul matching is a brand new service by the Civil Affairs Bureau, and now we're tasting and promoting it to the public. By sampling your biological information, the backend will automatically analyze your preferences and habits based on our big data and AI, helping you to select the most suitable partner. That's convenient. This way you don't need to fill in the form. The subsequent processes will be automatically handled by the system, and it's very time-saving and trouble-free. We have heard a lot of positive feedback for those who use this service. They said it found their ideal partner for them. That sounds nice. As long as I don't have to fill that in that long boring form. She's a lazy type. Under the guidance of the staff, I used the soul matching service and left my contact information. I was told that I will receive the result in 3 to 7 days. 3 days later. He's risking it too. Like he's risking his marriage life on this random system. He's kind of risky person. Oh, I received a reply from the Civil Affairs Bureau. Although I'm not looking forward to get married, I still want to find out who they think is my ideal partner. Open the email attachment. Let me see. Huh? Oh. It's a furry firefighter, and he's a border collie. Chapter 1 ends. That's what you get from being lazy and want some random choice for you. Chapter 2. Nice to meet you. How many chapters are these? Oh, real live stream. Alright. Oh, what is this? Why are there some Oh, I see. So there's some restriction. Okay. Why did they match me with a furry? I consulted the Civil Affairs Bureau and they said it would need both parties' consent to dissolve this marriage. So I went to meet with that firefighter to explain the whole thing. Also, I just noticed that there's this restriction, so I can only do 7 chapters, so I still hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so let's start with the next chapter. Nice to meet you. I told my parents who my match was from the marriage registration and they cannot accept it. So this time they cannot accept it. Especially my mom, she even asked me whether it was because I read a lot of the furry stuff online that so matching shows the furry firefighter for me. Well, they better be because you have all these furry stuffs on you. But mom, I'm not a furry. My match is someone called Connor, an 18-year-old canine furry, now living in Marina Bay District, High City. He's a firefighter of the Marina Bay District Fire Station. In everyone's mind, human marries human, and furry marries furry. It's as simple as that. I would be the one who breaks that logic. For me, I would just marry furries. Although there is no legal restriction and some did marry furries, it is not widely accepted that humans and furries can marry each other. Not. Should have filled in the form instead of using this beta testing matching system. You should have. I thought you could accept such random choices. Then the Civil Affairs Bureau would send a guide for the newly matched couple, helping them go through the processes with instructions of must-dos. According to the guidance, we first need to set up an arranged meetup. Then we would meet each other's parents, and after that, we would live together. That's exciting. After talking to my parents, I decided to talk to my match first on our meetup, and then I would contact the government to resolve this little misunderstanding. So the meetup was arranged to be 2 p.m. at a restaurant near the Civil Affairs Bureau. I don't want to go outside under the blazing sun. He's very lazy. It's already 2 p.m. Why is he not here? Did he check out at the very last minute? Wait, why is there a furry in all orange running towards me? It looks like him. Why is he wearing a firefighting suit on a date? Maybe he's just finished his work. Um, Connor? Oh god, he's cute actually. He's all buff though. Actually, my type is not Ara, but I'll make this one as an exception since he's very cute and handsome. Uh, you, you are Luo. Luo. He's just finished from work, I think. Luo Gun. Ah, yes. Hello, Luo. Sorry, I was out on an emergency call and didn't have the time to change yet. I came as soon as I reported to my squad leader. My apologies. He has such a cute tail. That's alright. Let's get into the restaurant and have some food. I don't want to take up too much of your time. No hurry. I'm off this afternoon and it's okay. Connor and I walked into a Hong Kong style cafe. Since Connor is still in his firefighting suit, all the customers in the restaurant stared at us. The waiters must have thought something happened, and now he's striding towards us. Hello, I don't think. Hi, we are here for food. Ah, okay, then this is. Um, we are here together. Ah, I'm so sorry. Welcome. I thought it was this month's fire safety inspection. Usually firefighters don't come in for safety checks, and usually not wearing this. Looking at Connor's firefighting suit. Please come in and welcome. Ah, this is so embarrassing. I could dig out a Pacific Ocean-sized hole with my Pearl holes. Okay. The waiter led us to a table for two, far away from anyone else. Connor sits across me. I hold a menu and pretend to read it, but actually I'm observing him. He's cute, right? Compared to me, Connor is huge. His face has black and white stripes, just like a border collie. His amber eyes, oh, he has amber eyes. Here's the space between us. He's blushing, like has these great cheeks too, shining with sparkles of light. I think he's probably the cutest and most handsome furry I've ever seen. You're starting to like him now. The snow-like fur around his neck peeks out from the neckline of his firefighting suit. He looks very strong and muscular. He wears this big firefighting suit like a slim fit shirt. Luogang? Whoa, Connor. Connor, what's wrong? Shall we order now? Ah, yes, you can just order whatever you want, Connor. You're the one holding the menu now. Ah, I'm sorry. Okay, let me order first. Shall we order together? I'll order after you. Alright then. I'll just I'll order first. I'm kinda picky about my food though. Yeah, picky and lazy. No worries. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. He's like almost like a cat. He's gotta be sneaky. Excuse me. Hello, would you like to order? Yes, I'd like a slice of apple pie with vanilla syrup and a cup of hot chocolate and whipped cream on top. Wow, so much sugar. What vanilla syrup? Go. Ah, what? Huh? Connor, what's wrong? Um, Luo, do you usually order food like this? Yeah, I do. Sorry, I'm a little bit picky about my food. What I mean is, I actually I usually order. Oh my god, they have. I, I I bet they have so many things in common. Apple pie with syrup and a cup of hot chocolate with whipped cream. Oh my god, he likes sweet so much. Really? What a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Yeah, I have sweet tooth. Apple pie with hot chocolate. A match made in heaven. Okay, that's so nice. Me too. I've loved it ever since I was a kid. But my mom was nagging me all the time when I was a kid because I devoured sweet food like this. So definitely order what I like since I finally get got to eat out. It's pretty rare to see a furry who has a sweet tooth. The furries I know are big on meat. Uh-huh. I'm not so picky about my food, but I do prefer desserts. Oh, so cute. Okay, gentlemen, anything else you would like? Sorry, I forgot to order. Please double what we have ordered. Do you want anything else, Connor? Oh, that would be all, thank you. Okay, let me go over your order. Two apple pies with syrup and two hot chocolates with cream. Yes. Alright then. Apple pie is made to order, so it would take about 20 minutes to bake. Is that alright, you guys? No problem. We could chat for a while before the food comes. Thank you very much. Wait, I thought canines can't have any chocolate because. Oh, that's right. Huh? You mean pet dogs? Oh god. Oh, pet dogs. Right? Canine furries have evolved, I see, so that we can't tolerate. Chocolate is totally fine. So cute. But pet dogs can't have any chocolate, that's for sure. Okay, so Connor, did you use the soul matching thing at the Civil Affairs Bureau? Yes, I was afraid to miss emergency call, so the staff recommended this app to me. Oh God, he loves his work. It seems he's a hardworking guy. It seems so matching. It's just like its advertisement. It matches our preferences perfectly. Perfectly. I wonder whether so matching can match our other habits accurately. I wonder too. Such as. So, do you also like spicy food beside desserts, or do you like to put your feet up on the chair when eating at home? Well, I do like spicy food. Oh my god. But feet on a chair, isn't it a bit inappropriate? Yeah, he's kind of hardworking type of mature type. I don't think he would do that. Oh, I see. Nope, not everybody's all lazy like you, Lo. Guess that's my own bad habit then. Haha. By the way, Connor, where was the fire? I mean, you're still in your fire suit. Oh yes, it all happened when I was about to tell my squad leader that I'm taking a day off because I'm seeing you today. And then the fire alarm rang. The fire site was not too far away, so on our way back to the fire station, I came here as fast as I could. Haha. So Connor, where are you stationed though? Oh, I'm stationed at the Pasture Road fire station. Pasture Road? In the northern part of the city? The one near the building of the Marina Bay News? Ah, yes, 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 that one. He likes to say yes. Have you tried dessert shop called the Taste of Sweet? I mean, since you work there. Oh, that one. I go there all the time. It's in the alley behind the news building, right? Yeah, it is. It was so hard to find. How did you find it? There's, they have so much in common. My classmates and I used to intern in that building. We found that shop when we were wandering around. The shop owner is also pretty nice to customers. Yeah, every time I go there, the shop owner would say the usual, right? They absolutely remember me. So if you interned there, then why didn't you work in the same building? Classmate and I interned at the Marina Bay News together. Actually, I received a return offer and my classmate didn't. But my mom didn't want me to work for that company also. I wasn't a big fan of that company's culture, so I turned down the offer and they gave it to my classmate. Anyway, if possible, I'll take you to the Taste of Sweet and have some desserts together. Haha, definitely. Since we are all so matched, then you would definitely order the special apple pie set with syrup. And plus the house specialty hot chocolate. Yeah, of course. Ha 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 ha. They get along together. They get along pretty well. So Machine gave us a lot to talk about. This first meetup turned out to be less embarrassing than I thought. It went pretty smoothly after the meet. Ah, thanks, Connor. I haven't had such a wonderful meal for a while. This is my first time having lunch with a furry by myself. I never thought to have such fun conversations. Actually, Connor, I'm here today to talk about not getting married. I just want to be a friend with you, that's all. But when we were chatting during lunch, I found out we have the same likes and dislikes. We have so much to talk about, and to be honest, I've never had this feeling like we were on a date. As if a voice said to me, he's the one. That kind of feeling. Yeah, he's the one. Actually, Luo, I had the same feeling. Thought this was an unfortunate mistake by the Bureau. But somehow, you don't Though you don't feel like a stranger, but someone I already knew. I'm pretty thrilled right now. I'm pretty wild. This pretty wild feeling rushing into my heart. Oh, is this love at first sight? So, Connor, what's your plan? I don't know, but I do have the same feeling. I've called the mayor hotline and asked them about our situation. Their official response is right now they're unclear about what happened and what caused this. And because soul matching saved us from finishing all the paperwork, we need to wait for a while before we could dissolve the relationship. Probably about 2 months. But if we too wish to keep this martial status, the mayor hotline said our relationship would be defined as same-sex marriage. Lower, lower, he said, blushing, scratching his neck. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about me. Hmm? I'd like to be with someone. It depends on whether I can get along with the other person. Although it was just a meal, I do think you're nice and easygoing. You don't see the lazy part yet. Connor. So I so I want to try it out with you too. Okay. We can give it a try for the time being. Even if it doesn't work out, we can still be friends. No one's you can if you're in my heart you cannot be friends with me anymore, Connor. I'm sorry. After all, we have to wait for a few months until we can do anything, right? Ah, I'm so happy now. I've never been this excited, even for my first love. Then let's follow the marriage guide the bureau gave us and keep it going. Definitely. So based on the guide, after we met each other, we should see each other's parents now. How about going to Connor's place first? Are you are your parents home now? Why not? My mom's home today. Oh, or we can go to my home first. My mom, she. Oh, by the way, Connor, what's your mom's reaction when she knew we were going to get married? She was pretty surprised at first. That's what she said. Huh? Connor? Your partner is a human? Yes. Oh, she's Connor. Casual clothes is so cute, so boyish. Yes, Mom, I think it must be a glitch somewhere in the government system that caused this. What do you think, Connor? I think I'll meet him first to know what happened. I want to know whether it is actually a mistake by the government. Then I'll find how to solve this issue with him. That's fine by me. You may want to explain this whole thing to him clearly when you see him. At least you two may become friends. You can also bring him home and let me meet him. Sounds like your mom doesn't hate me, to say at the least. My mom, though, she may have some bias against furries, and she specifically wanted me to dissolve this marriage. So probably I can't bring you back home. You are home first then. Okay. Then Lowell, let's go to my home first. Alright, where's your place? It's kind of far from here. More than 10 stops if we take the subway. Well, that's not far at all. Let's go. Arrived at Connor's cozy home. What is his? What is? What does his shirt say? Wonder exactly. Oh, cute. Mom, I'm back. Luo is here too. Wow, your house is huge. Connor's house is really spacious and tidy. Thought it's gonna be full of fur on the ground of any fur's home. But Connor's place is really, really clean. Connor, you're oh, is she a doctor or something? Connor, you're back. Hello, you must be Luca. Ah, hello, Auntie. Oh, oh, you have to be Auntie. Hi, Lo. You look so young, Lo. You don't look like these 22-year-old kids I know. Ha 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 ha. Thanks. Probably because of my baby face. I'm younger than my age. So what are you two now? I mean, what kind of relationship? So I thought maybe we could try it out first, just for now. S- Do you wish the same, Connor? Yes. Okay. Please take a seat, Luo. Stop just standing there. Come and let's chat with some fruit. Thank you, Auntie. Hmm. Maybe it's time to. Yeah, that was what I thought. It's time to stop calling me that. Oh, sorry, Auntie. Oh, my bad. I think I'm still not used to calling you that. It's alright. You can call me whatever you like. Connor told me that when he received the message. So is it a green light for our relationship? Don't you feel surprised and strange? Actually, I thought it was all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, I thought the same too. But after meeting Connor, we found out we both had a feeling of love at first sight. We like similar things and we have a lot to talk about. So I thought maybe we can try to be together, just for now. Oh, I see. Do you think the same, Connor? Yes, Mom. Cool. Will your parents accept this kind of relationship? For them, I don't think they can accept this. Why would you ask this question, Auntie? Because based on my experience with humans as a she's a psychologist, I don't believe your parents would accept this marriage easily. Do you think it is a mistake for furries and humans to be together? Um, love is not a mistake. Bias is. If you two are truly in love with each other, then I believe your parents will accept and understand your choice despite their bias. They are bound by their own experience and value system. We don't need to be overly harsh on them. I will be the firm support for you too, no matter what happens. Even though it would be tough for you guys, are you too determined to keep going on this road? Glance at Connor. Um, with Connor's response, I nod towards Connor's mom. I see. Alright then, shall we have some tea? Connor, your mom is really nice and easygoing. On a second note, Connor, I didn't see your father. Is he not home now? Oh, he's crying. Oh, they're all crying. Connor's mom looks at Connor. It's alright, mom, tell him. Oh no, what happened? Connor's father passed away. Oh my god, when Connor's living. Ah, I'm very sorry. It's okay. Actually, I've done sessions with people with similar experience, but when this kind of thing happened to someone close to me, I feel stranded. Isn't it funny that doctors can doctor themselves? Connor has been good and kind. He doesn't want me to worry about it, and he rarely says anything about it. But I do know he hasn't moved on. Maybe he has a lot of pain deep inside, hiding it from everyone else. Connor also has a strong sense of justice, and because of his father, he decided to become a firefighter. I support him in his choice with all my heart. He doesn't want this kind of tragedy happen to anyone. Anyway, Leo, yes? I think you may also help me on this, helping me untie the knot in his heart. Oh my God. May you help me take care of him? Sure, definitely. I won't let you down. Living Connors, please. Well, Luo, shall we go to your... I think we should skip it just for now. On our way to your place, I think you've heard what my mom said on the phone a few minutes ago. What did you say? What did you say you want to be with that dog? Oh my God. I knew you couldn't do anything right by yourself. Oh my God, such weird, mom. Are you kidding me? Did you remember what I told you? I know I need to explain the situation to him and talk about resolving the relationship, but after talking to him during lunch, I think he's nice and I want to give it a shot. Disgusting. Oh my God. With a furry, don't you worry about getting sick? Huh? He's perfectly healthy. He needs to train at his fire station every day. Obviously, his physique is way better than me. Mine. You can accept that I want a boyfriend and I'm gay. But why can't you accept me with a furry? It's, it's very newer thing. Yeah, it's not the same thing. If you want a boyfriend, this government supports that. People will judge you if you find furry boyfriend. Our country's law doesn't forbid humans to be with furries. The law doesn't forbid you to jump off a building. Why don't you do that, huh? You think it's the same? Oh my God, such weird one. I don't understand, Mom. Why are you so angry and triggered? I think I didn't do anything wrong, and I didn't do this. It's arranged by the Civil Affairs Bureau. Have never heard the Civil Affairs Bureau would match a human with any furries. What's wrong with those people in the bureau? Did you ask them? Did you call the mayor's hotline? I have. The government said because I used beta's testing system, they don't know how this happened. So it would take 2 months both parties consent to dissolve this relationship. Why did you have to be so lazy and use that thing? You could have just filled in that form like everyone else, but you did get away from me. Now, far away. I really had a serious conversation with him. We have good chemistry with each other, and I even believe the Bureau's mistake was predestined. I'm already 20 years old. Can't I make my own decision? My choice? Even just for once. Oh my God. You didn't just have lunch with him. What kind of poison did you give me? Oh my God. Oh, I hate this kind of mom. Have you ever considered us? Have you ever thought about how we feel when your friends and families ask us, oh, what should I say? My mom's partner is a furry. So, sounds fine. Sounds fine by me. Please tell me how can we save our face? Just go find a new Really, our family is ashamed of you. You're a Malaysian. Oh, thank you. Um, um, I wasted my time on Oh my God, such bad. How the hell did I raise you to be like this? Oh, oh no. Seems mom is crying on the other side of the phone. Hello, Luo. It's the dad now. Dad, dad, I I heard everything. Your mom is a bit emotional now. Let's skip this topic for now, right? You know your mom has some bias against furries because of what your grandfather went through a long time ago. Dad, what should I do? I just said that you need 2 months if you want to start the process of dissolving the marriage. That's okay for 2 months. How about you living somewhere? Oh my. Uh, It'll give you time to think it through and think about your future. I'll help you pack your stuff at home. At least he's supporting. You're an adult now. Sooner or later you live by yourself. Your mom always wanted you to live with us, but I never thought it's a good idea. Of course, living with us would save you some money, but I believe you'd be better off if you're more independent. Dad, will you accept me for being with a furry? I don't know, but it's about you. You need to figure it out by yourself. I understand. I understand that. Thank you, Dad. When I'm not home, would you talk to Mom about this? Okay. So your dad suggests that you live by yourself. Yes, I'm thinking about renting a place with you. Wow. That sounds so exciting. Then how would you talk about this to your parents? Will they accept this? Just forget about that. My mom, my mom, she wouldn't. She probably won't. I'm not sure about my dad. What your mom said. I wish everything could be just like what she said. With each day passing by, I hope my mom could be less biased and accept our relationship. Chapter 2 ends. Okay, so let's continue with our chapter 3. Let's live together. Oh no. Oh, Connor burned the food. With my father's urging, I chose to move out and rent an apartment with Connor. Moving in with someone I've just met. That's exciting. What will be the story of us living together? Oh, let's just start it. Let's live together. Because Connor had something up suddenly and he was also on duty for a few days. I tried to find a good rental home to by myself during these days. I finally found one. It's a duplex apartment on Marina Bay Road. Oh my god, it's gonna be expensive. Duplex too. About 1,000 square feet. The living room downstairs is pretty big, with two bed. Where do you need two bedrooms on the second floor? My room is also my studio. I usually work in my room. Oh, so it's like the separate bedrooms. The apartment is just beside the Marina Bay Fire Station, just 3 minutes walk away. Thanks to the government subsidy for the newlyweds, so after splitting the rent with Connor, it's not a huge financial blow to me and Connor. That's great. Although Connor and I are legally married, oh my god. We are all. Did they have to do the wedding? The the wedding events. We are more like roommates to each other. So for now, we live in different rooms. You should be staying in the same room if you're already married. The guide from the Civil Affairs Bureau also recommends the newlyweds to start off the relationship in this way. Connor's firefighter shift starts from 10 a.m. to the next day's 10 p.m. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, with 2 days off after. If there's a call at the end of the shift, he'll respond to the call first and then go home. So most of the time, both of us would stay home together. These days, I crashed at my friend's place. I sneaked back to my parents' home to get my work stuff. I also bought a new set of furniture and houseware. I left a note for my parents that I would take on my responsibilities as an adult, and I wish they could calm down when I'm door opens. Oh, that's your husband, Luo. I like how he was sticking up like that. Hello. I didn't get in the wrong place, right? No, you're not. You're cute, collie dog. Oh yeah, a border collie. This door has a smart lock. Open the wrong door with the right password. It's pretty impossible. Anyway, welcome home. Hey hey. Oh, such silly face. So cute. Wow, you've unpacked everything and cleaned this place inside out. Oh, now we get to see his. Uh, oh, I did some cleaning. They set up this place before we moved in. It's fully furnished. Pretty convenient, right? Oh, now we get to see his hoodie. So cool and casual. I'm sorry, Luo. My schedule is packed these days. I basically didn't help you with anything. It's fine. Don't worry about that. I've brought you things and furniture from your mom's. I don't really know how you arrange your stuff, so I just put everything in your room. It's still packed in boxes. Oh, thanks. Thank you. No problem. It's just like the photos I showed you. It's a duplex with a huge living room on the first floor. Near the entrance is the kitchen. There are all kinds of kitchenwares, and we can cook something anytime we want. I also bought some baking tools. The only balcony is in the kitchen. We can hang our washed clothes here. The washer is in the restroom. Okay, but I usually wash all my clothes at the fire station. I see. Alright then, I'll only wash my clothes. I like to wash his clothes though. Then our bedrooms are on the second floor. The first room upstairs is mine. Wow, what a nice bedroom. Oh, so cozy. Minimal style. But still, I prefer living together in the same room. Like a king bed. Oh, that would be so much fun. I usually I usually work in my room. Then you'll find your room down the hallway. Cause why? Oh, it's he's a furry, so he gets bigger bed. Okay, then you'll find your room down the hallway. It's exactly like the photos and the layout I sent to you. Although there's a window in your room, it's not facing outside. The window is facing inside to a place, probably a storage room. There's also a vacuum cleaner. So your room's lighting is kind of bad, but I think you said that you like this kind of dark room. Yeah, I do like rooms with lighting. What? He likes a room with light. Well, it is what it is. You can never find the perfect rental place. There are always little problems in places you don't like. But your bed is larger than mine. You're double and mine's a single. Your room looks bigger than mine. Oh, by the way, both restrooms have shower heads upstairs and downstairs. We don't need to fight for shower heads. The location is really nice. It's so close to the fire station. I won't need to spend that much time on commuting like I used to. I mean, I work at home all the time. I don't go out that much. So I chose it based on your needs of location. He has his sunglasses on. Thanks. It's very nice of you. Warm-hearted. Alright. Come unpack your stuff now. The life of us living together has officially begun. It's my first time sharing an apartment with someone else since I graduated. It's also my first time finding a rental, living in a duplex, and with a family. Oh, you're so lucky. It's he says it's sparkly eyes. It's also so strange and wild. at least I don't need to listen to my parents nagging. According to the guide, if we want our relationship to move forward, we can do things for each other. Nice things. Like giving a bouquet of flowers like uh, the other likes. Watching a movie we both like. Sharing favorite food. Favorite food. We both have sweet tooth. I'll try to make Connor some chocolate desserts. Bought the chocolate when I was shopping. Though I've never cooked anything before. Towards Connor's room. Do you want anything to eat, Connor? I'll make you something. Oh, you know how to cook? No, you don't. Just learn how to bake something online. Online doesn't always help. Learn on the spot. Hey. Do you want some chocolate desserts? I think I'll do that. We like the same thing anyway, so you can make anything you like. Alright then, I'll be done with you finish unpacking your stuff. Okay. Connor and Luo's lives of sharing apartment started in this duplex rental. Connor goes back to his room and unpacks his stuff. Luo goes downstairs to cook. Who knows what kind of baking Luo will make? Can't he? No, he can't. Luo spent. Ah, Connor is on fire. Oh my god. It's good thing you have Firefighter in the apartment. Rush to the kitchen. Oh, his worried face is so cute. What? What's wrong? What's on fire? Point to the little flame in the pot. You mean this? Yeah. Connor puts the lid on it. See, now it's gone. Oh, it's such a cute dog. His face. Hello, was this your first time using fire? Um, it's not really my first time. What's in the pot? Really? Chocolate, of course. You have to melt the chocolate first before you use it, right? Oh my god, doesn't look good. I think you sure he's all angry now. You think I think you should melt chocolate in a water bath or a double boiler. Huh? Can't it heat it up directly? Ah. He looks like a dad, and that Luo looks like a child. Luo, you are a great cook. You need to stop cooking. You are a great cook. You need to stop. What? I can tell you don't have a lot of common sense. Oh no. There's a lot you may want to know first before you. What? I mean, your awareness of fire prevention is kind of poor. Oh, he's getting angry now when it comes to fire. When you are cooking and there's fire in the pot, simply covering the pot with its lid would put out the fire. And then turn off the stove. That's it. What? I think his head is stopped working now. You never use any alcohol burners? What? I'm a liberal arts student. Come on, it's not about whether you studied liberal arts or science. Can we have some, common sense? Because I lived with my parents before this, so I didn't need to worry about anything. My parents helped me a lot, so I tomorrow we need to have a lesson on common sense. No, now he's educating his husband. Oh no. Educated. He's such lazy ass. What? Connor and Lil cleaned up the bird pot in the kitchen. They ordered takeouts and that's their meal. The next morning, Someone knocking on the door of Luo's room. Luo. Up? Wake up! Huh. I'm not fully awake and I hear Connor knocking on my door. I put on some random clothes and walk out of my room. I hear something moving downstairs. Seems like Connor is moving stuff downstairs. Oh, I see an exit sign on the walls close to the stairs. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, it's turning this apartment into a fire station. Downstairs, there's an extinguisher box next to the sofa. Oh my god, these extinguisher boxes. So you're up. Here, me move this. Help me move this. This should be in your room. Connor takes out extinguisher from the box and few sets of emergency respirators. Usually you can find these things in a hotel. Connor, may I ask you something? What are you doing? Did you take everything from your fire station's warehouse back home? I just want to have some common fire protection equipment at home. Are these common? No. And it's a lot. According to our country's fire safety standards, it recommends our houses store some fire equipment for emergency use. But shouldn't the property management prepare these things? And really, do we really need this many pointed rooms? You see, what if the room's on fire and that room's on fire? Oh my god, he's has this habit. Hello, your awareness of fire safety is not so good. It's better to prepare all the things just in case. What if I'm not home and something's on fire when you're cooking? Huh, you think I'm gonna cook again? Huh, never mind. Here, this respirator and extinguisher are you for your room. Don't forget to put them in your room then. Later I'll teach you how to use the respirator and extinguisher step by step. Yes, okay, thanks a lot. Oh, I feel like I'm back in my high school classroom. But I can tell that Connor is really professional and dedicated to his job. He really likes his job as a firefighter. Did you buy all these? Did you buy all these? No, I picked them up at the fire station. How is that legal? It's originally for citizens to pick these things up and take them home for free, but no one came and no one believed they're necessary. Yeah, only you, Connor, only you do. The manager of our warehouse can't wait for you to take these things home. Every time we purchased a batch of equipment, most of them would pass their expiration date. We had to destroy them because no one came to pick them up. This is my first time seeing no one come for the free stuff. Some of the respirators were taken. Only a few took the extinguishers. I tried to lift the extinguisher. It's heavy. No wonder why no one would like to take the extinguishers. Personally, I don't have this at home too. It is so heavy. And people have to carry it from your station to their home. Of course, no one would pick up the extinguishers. I tried to press the extinguishers handle down, but I can't. Connor, I can't push the handle down. I'm so weak. I see Connor looking at me as if, is there a problem? Isn't that how you do it? The air, the air froze up for a few seconds. Connor rubs his face pretty hard with both of his hands. He takes a deep breath and signs towards the ceiling. Connor looks at me helplessly. Oh no. Luo, Please take a closer look at the handle of the extinguisher. Could you see that there's a ring near the cross of the handle? My God, don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Oh, I see. What's that? This little thing is attached to a small metal rod. It's called the safe. I don't know that. Only you know that. I can't push it down because the handle is struck by the rod. When you want to use the extinguisher, you need to use your finger as a hook and pull out the safe with this. Oh my God, so complicated. Then you can push down the handle. Ah, I see. That's how you use it. Hehe. It's my first time hearing it because I've never tried to use it before. I really should suggest this kind of knowledge be included in the textbooks. When I'm on duty, besides our daily training, there are only a few fighter calls. We spend most of our time preventing fire. It's our job to prevent fire by either doing fire safety examinations or teaching fire safety knowledge to others. Because prevention is way more important than firefighting. But people like Luo, who has no conscience, no, who is learning from scratch, pretty rare. What? Then can I pull out the safe and give it a try? Connor sees it. Oh my god. Oh, such a cute dog. Oh, Connor. Hey, it's a dry powder of fire extinguisher. It's not a toy. If you give it a try in our living room, we can't do anything else but cleaning up this place. It'd be everywhere. And its inner pressure is really high. The recoil of the first push is almost like firing a pistol. If you're using it for the first time, it'll hurt you. After we finish our meal, I can take you to our station across the street. You can try it as many times as you want. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's my first time living on my own. My parents didn't teach me this. Heh. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. Don't do like I'm stupid, Connor. We spend the rest of our day at Connor's fire station. Luo, under the watch of all firefighters, received a special one-on-one fire safety lecture. Luo heard that the squad leader had a huge headache if he was teaching math to as if he was teaching math to his kid in elementary school. At least there should be more kitchen accidents, probably. Chapter 3 ends. So let's continue with uh, the fourth chapter, crossing the line. Oh god, that's hot, actually. You can see his underwear. Uh, without my parents nagging, living with sweet Connor is way cozier than I thought. But I crossed the line because of my spur of the moment decision. Okay, let's get on it. Chapter 4. Headphones are recommended for this chapter. Okay, something's gonna happen. I'm back from my duty call. Welcome home. Were you on call? You look exhausted. Well, I wasn't. It's the training. We usually treat training as a part of our duty. Today's task was a set of firefighting drills. We walked 10 miles with 20 pounds of equipment. Every time we finish the drills, I feel like my soul is drifting away from my body. Good job, Ben. Do you want anything to eat? I'm going to cook something. What? You're cooking again? Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Because I bought pre-made baking material, I just need to microwave everything in water and put everything together. Yay! I'm sure there will be no fire and we don't even need to wash any dishes. Go get some rest, Connor. I'll call you when I'm done. Well then, I'll get some rest in my room. If I'm conscious with the food's ready. Uh-huh. Go then. Get some rest now. Please be careful with fire. I'm so tired to take a shower. I'm going to my room. Just go. Connor enters his bedroom. The training really pushed their limits. But what if there's a fire when they are training? Thankfully, I prepared some high sugar material, big recharge of all the energy used. After around half an hour, a chocolate cake is done. It tastes like what it should be. Nice. I just like how pre-cooked meals save the time and the effort, and I don't have to do the dishes. Walk to Connor's bedroom with a chocolate cake on a tray. Knock on Connor's bedroom door. Connor, food's ready. After a while, and still no response. Connor? Huh, maybe he's asleep. Because the tray is still in my hand, I need to put the tray down. So I open the door and walk into Connor's bedroom. Oh god, I think we're gonna see that. Con Connor? Huh? Watching Connor lying on bed, almost naked, with only a small portion of his belly covered by the corner of the quilt. Oh god. Yes. Why does he have tissues on the bed? I put the tray on the table and walk on to Connor's bed. I gently shake Connor's body with my hands. Connor? Connor? I just realized the chocolate cream on my hand is on his fur now. Ah, oh my god. Oh god, that's actually hot. Chocolate on the fur. I grabbed a sheet tissue paper. Oh, that's why there's a tissue paper. I thought it was from Connor. Grabbed tissue paper next to the bed and tried to wipe the chocolate cream off Connor's body. A strange touch from my hand, wet and sticky. Speaking of which, I smelled a faint odor when I first entered the room. Now I see two balls of wrinkled tissue paper. Oh no. I think I know what happened. Oh no, you. Okay, okay. I bring the palm of my hand close to my nose. Oh, why are you sniffing it to my nose and sniff it slowly? Surprisingly, I don't think this odor is very weird, and it's a little bit appealing. I look again at Connor's barely covered body, with his chest still rising and falling slightly every time he breathes. Ah, this is my first time seeing such a naked furry lying on a bed. It's not online or in a textbook. It's literally in front of me. Yeah, it's a little thing to watch furries online. That fluffy fur must be nice to the touch. It must be so soft. It should be fine if I touch it. We are legally married anyway, right? That's right. It's it's all totally fine. You can just touch. So it's perfectly normal to do this kind of thing, right? Just one touch. Just one little touch and I'll be gone. On tiptoe, I slowly bring my face close to Connor's belly. I can already feel his warmth. Wow, even though Connor's big, he doesn't snore at all. I carefully move my hand closer to Connor's belly and wiggle the tip of his fur. It feels like a light tickle. It's so soft and kinda ticklish. I slowly probe my hand down. My fingers gradually sink into Connor's fur, one finger at a time. I gently press against Connor's body, feeling the bounce of his belly. This fluffy and soft feeling is so good. Although because of the drills, his sweat makes his body to be a little bit damp, with a faint but not obnoxious sweaty odor. Smooth like silk, this feels fantastic. My hands, as if they're out of my control, begin to slide up to Connor's chest. I'm thrilled as if I'm committing a crime. While touching Connor's body lightly with my hands, I carefully listen to his breath. Once there's a slight change in his breathing rate, I stop my movement. My right hand wraps around Connor's breast. With barely noticeable rub, the roots of my fingers gently pinch Connor's nipple. Oh no. Mm. Connor suddenly moans and his breath change. I immediately stop all my movements. Connor is sensitive. It's so thrilling that I can't even hear my heart beating fast. I don't need a mirror to know that my face is blushing hard, as if it'll explode. Waiting for his breath to slow down, I restart my movement, and I move my hands slowly. I become bolder and bolder and start to slowly move my hands closer to Connor's lower abdomen. It feels like heaven to run my fingers through his fur. You shouldn't do this. I don't know. It's better for him to get up before you do it. My index and middle fingers gently lift up the quilt, and I squeeze my hands in. It feels like his fur is getting thicker and thicker. Under his firm underbelly, it feels like it's something soft. Color's waking. Probably Connor wakes up. Wow, what are you doing? The breakfast done, and you didn't answer the door, so I just opened the door and came in, and I saw you were sleeping, so oh my God, it's so hilarious. Oh, Connor's woke up like that. I wanted to wake you up, but I accidentally rubbed chocolate cream all over you. So then what? So I tried to rub it off, and while I was doing it, actually, his likes his cartoon like this is naked and everything. Yeah, can the chocolate cream get under the quilt? I just touched your body. Oh no, that because after all we're legally married. It's normal to do this kind of thing, right? You should ask first. Still, Connor freezes up about 10 seconds. I mean, it's true, but I'm sorry, Leo. I I think I'm not okay with this kind of thing for now. I don't think. I need a moment, please. Let me have some space. I see. Sorry, I'll leave you alone. The cake, I put it on your table. Uh-huh, thanks. Um, walk out of Connor's room and close the door. Yeah, you should have asked first, I think. It's okay to just go straight into it. I walked back to my room and closed the door too. My head is booming and exploding with my thoughts occupying my head. I sit on my office chair, staring at my computer. My memory flashes back to our first time seeing each other and to the fire safety lecture he gave at his fire station. So it was all my wishful thinking. The happily ever after with Connor. I start to regret what I've done, but I don't know what I can do to mend it. This. I pick up my phone, thinking of sending him a message, but I don't know what to say. I want to apologize to him. I'm afraid he'll hate me or think I'm annoying. I want to explain it to him, but I don't know whether he'll listen to me. I want to keep a nice, friendly relationship with him, but I'm not sure whether he still treats me as a friend. Now I realize my recklessness caused this aftermath that I've never dealt with before. Perhaps I'm just realizing that the relationship between Connor and I, we're just roommates sharing an apartment. We're not a couple. Did I, have I gone too far? Yes. All I can do now is to put down my phone and curl up in my bed, helpless and powerless. Three days later, really? After what happened that day, things between Connor and me were awkward and distant. I couldn't look into his eyes and tried to avoid any eye contact. After all, I've gone too far. Sigh. How can I ease up the tension of this relationship? Should I ask Connor's mom about this? Forget about it. It's only been a few days since I moved in with Connor. It would be so embarrassing to ask for help from Connor's mom. But for sure, can't talk about this kind of thing. Connor opens the door and finds Luo lying on the couch. Their eyes meet for a fleeting moment. Connor gently coughs and lowers his head. Luo unconsciously avoids looking into Connor's eyes. Oh, so awkward. I'm back from my duty. It's so awkward. I need to find something to talk about right now. Do you want something to eat, Connor? Uh, I'll make something now. I've had some at my station. You don't need to make anything for me. Oh, um, what should I do? It's like one of us shouldn't be here. I really want to apologize to him. Yeah, just say you apologize. That's it. Somehow I feel like talking about that would only make things worse. Or if I can find a topic so we can avoid talking about that. But where can I find such a topic? I can't think about anything I like. Speaking of which, what? Luo, do you like cats? Um, why are you asking this question out of nowhere? Are you planning to have a cat? Well, not really. When I was out on a task, I rescued a trapped stray cat on my way back to the station. Then our squad leader asked whether any of us wanted to adopt this stray cat. Connor, Do you want to adopt a cat? I just want to come home first and ask for your opinion. Um, I'm not a big fan of cats. I like dogs more than cats. I'm a dog, a cute dog. You're a benign furry. I mean, pet dog. Although I can tell that Connor and I are not cat people. That being said, why do you prefer dogs to cats, Luo? Obviously, there are more humans who like cats than those who like dogs. Because I always feel cats would never get close to me. They're kinda aloof. Dogs, on the other hand, are different. They're warm-hearted and can understand me. Well, not really. There are cringy cats. Actually, furries like us don't have this kind of worry. Why? Probably because we have this coat of fur. Cats and dogs would like us and naturally get close to us. Cats and dogs would actually lick each other's fur and rub against each other's forehead as a way to show their closeness. You're saying it like we couldn't have been close to each other if I had no fur. Um, um, no, it's awkward again. I once again became the terminator of conversations. Ah, I was about to ease our relationship. All of a sudden, these stupid words came out of my mouth. So I'll just tell our squad leader that we are not considering it. Okay. Should I just, be straightforward and apologize to Connor first? Yes, you should. It was my fault after all. I should have been the one to talk about it first. Connor, that day I was. Luo, I'm a bit tired. This became an angel now. I'm gonna get some rest in my room. Um, well, good night then. So I thought things between Connor and me could get better. Now he doesn't even want to come home for dinner. It feels like he's intentional distancing himself from me. Oh God, would this be all for our relationship? Should I have listened to my parents' advice from the beginning? If only I could have a coat of fur that cats and dogs like. I don't, I don't think it concerns that. Huh? I think I know what to do now. What would you do? 3 days later, I'm back from my shift. Hmm? Luo's not home? Then why can I smell his scent? Was I too cold to him recently? It's not a big issue, just a small problem. Luo doesn't have any bad intentions anyway. I do have feelings for him. It doesn't feel right to be like this. I really I really need to talk to him if possible. You're realizing it this just now. I was also evading this problem and not facing it. I wasn't honest with him. But how? I think I'll go upstairs and get some rest. I'll talk to him when he's back. Walk up the stairs step by step. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Is this a fursuit? Oh my god. Oh, so cute. Suddenly jumps out of nowhere. Connor! Whoa! You! Who are? Oh my god. Oh, this is funny. Oh, look at his. Oh, I took. off my hood. Connor, it's me. Oh, you're so handsome with this fursuit, Luo. Luo, why are you wearing this? Because you said the other day that if I had fur, we could get close to each other easily. Actually, I've been trying to apologize to you for what happened the other day, but I never got up the courage to do so. I'm really sorry. Because of your fur, it gave me a very cozy feeling. And after wearing this fursuit, I do feel I'm closer to you. It also gave me the courage to apologize to you. Connor, I that day, because of a moment of curiosity, I didn't think about your feelings, and I'm very, very sorry about that. Well, why? Actually, it's not that big of a deal. I kind of overreacted that day. It should have been me apologizing to you. Connor touches the fur of the fursuit. You did surprise me though. I never thought you would come up with this. Hehe. I found an online cosplay store and rented this suit. Oh, because it's very expensive to buy a fursuit. Oh, I see. I thought you borrowed it from some weird sex toy. Why is, why does this categorize as sex toy? I don't understand. Huh? Ah, I was kidding. I heard that some humans who like furries would wear this kind of fursuit to be playful. No, we are being very serious. Huh? I read it from a legit cosplay store. Don't look it. Don't look at it in a weird way. I found out about this store from a furry of my human friends. They really love this kind of stuff from the bottom of their hearts. I was joking, really. But this fursuit is really finely made though. Thought it was real, right? The shop owners said the hair on it is just like the real thing. Really? Can I touch it? Huh? What? You had a lot of fun. What? You had a lot of fun last time. You have to let me touch it this time. I mean, I. Connor, no, it tickles so bad. Stop, Connor. Haha. Some someone come and save me. Now you know. Do you still want to touch others' bodies while they're asleep, huh? No, I don't. I won't do it anymore. Stop tickling, Lil. Well, this is the punishment. As long as you promise not to touch others on the sleep. Then I should touch others while looking into their eyes? What? No. You need to say it first and ask for their consent. So, Connor, did you forgive me? For sure. After all, you have done so much too, apologizing to me. Besides, it's not a big issue, right? Whoa, thanks, Connor. Heh. It feels so good to clear up a misunderstanding. Ah. Oh no, it's so hot. This fursuit is really air-proof. I've been waiting for you to come home for a while. And finally I heard the door open. But it was fun. Take it off and have a shower then. Take off the fursuit. Whew! Don't you guys get hot with all that fur? I have a towel. Okay then, I'm going to take a shower now. Uh-huh, go then. Luo, he's so interesting. The end of chapter 4. I'm just gonna continue it. Modern documentary. It is just another ordinary day after finishing some errands. I lie on the sofa in the living room and turn on the TV. The TV program seems to be called Modern Documentary. It is a historical documentary about the modern time of this world. I wonder whether Connor has finished his bath. I should call him down to watch it together. You should. Let's start. In a remote meeting. Okay. We've got a general understanding of the project and its schedule. If you have anything to add, Mr. Kai, please. No problem, Mr. Kai. I will pay attention to the aforementioned part. The door opens and Connor walks in. Luo. Oh my god, he's so hot in his underwear. Go. At the same time, I turn off the microphone at the speed of light. Connor, you can't just walk in all naked. I'm in a meeting now. Oh, sorry. I'm going to take a shower, so I took off my clothes. They're in the washer now. I just want to ask you if you want to wash together. So he's now washing clothes at home. So the relationship is developing. Sorry, I mean, if you want to wash our clothes together, yes, please. Alright. I'll think about it later. Connor, why don't you take a shower first? I'm not done with the meeting yet. Sorry. Back to the meeting. Sorry, Mr. Kai. I was drinking some water and choked a little bit. Where were we before this? Ever since that day, our relationship has taken a step further. This relationship gradually became more and more intimate, and we are just like a couple. Sometimes we should sleep. Sometimes we should sleep together in Connor's room. Yes, you definitely should. When sleeping together, I could hug Connor. He felt flurry and muscular, and it made me feel cozy and secure. Once I pinched Connor's crotch as a joke. He pulled my hand away and said I said I was a pervert. With shyness and tsundere. He even snorted at me. But you pinched Connor's crotch as a joke. Oh my god. He was just so cute. I was afraid of offending Connor, so I didn't do anything too far off. After the meeting, I washed my clothes. Feeling tired, I went downstairs to lie on the sofa while turning on the TV. Connor walks downstairs after showering. Luo, I'm done showering. Is your meeting over? Yeah, I also washed my clothes. Wow, Luo, you're actually lying on the sofa and watching TV. So rare. You didn't start working right after the meeting? I don't want to work today. I just want to lie down on the couch and kill some time. I'm so jealous of you getting to work freelance. You can start and stop whenever you want. Yeah, it is. Except there's nothing else beside that. If you don't have a certain degree of self-discipline while working from home, you can't really distinguish between life and work. They'll completely mix together into one thing. And if you can't distinguish between life and work, then you have no freedom at all. And it's not like you can always get new projects easily and smoothly. Sometimes there's a lot of projects, and sometimes there are only few. The income varies every month. I have to think twice before buying anything. Like, what if I can't get any new projects next month? Then there's tax and insurance. I have to deal with it by myself. So freelancers don't have much freedom at all. We all we are all pretty anxious. It sounds like hard work. I wonder if there's anything I can help with. Right now I'm fine. As long as you don't strut into my room fully naked, in full view of the camera and when I'm having a meeting. Got it. Next time I'll definitely lock the door first. By the way, Luo, what are you watching? TV show called Modern Chronicles. Talks about the events that happened from the first human furry war to the present. Past the sofa. Want to watch it together? Sits next to Luo. I never thought you would be interested in this kind of history. The history course in compulsory education was too boring. For example, when when did the first human furry war begin and why? What was the core contradiction between the pro-peace and pro-war factors in the furry tribes? In the end, the pro-peace tribes won the factional political struggle, reconciled with humans, and took the initiative to step out of the forests and integrate with human society, becoming the current modern country and the meaning of it, and so on. Oh my god, so long. In contrast, TV shows like Modern Chronicles will tell some anecdotes. I prefer watching these. Connor, did you learn anything from your parents or grandparents? Well, I'm not a non-primary family and I was adopted. I still learned something from my mom and grandpa though. They told me that when my grandpa was a kid, some tribes were short of resources and they violated the rules between tribes and rashly stepped out of the forest to seize resources from humans many times. Then the war broke out. Because at that time the leader was pretty radical and all the tribes were dragged into this muddy water by those radicals. My mom said that my grandpa was the youngest in his family. Because of his young age, he wasn't sent to the battlefield. Most of my grandpa's brothers died in the war. Oh, I'm really sorry that happened. Luo, you don't need to apologize. We all know it's not the humans' fault. It was all of those who didn't follow the rules. At that time, human technology was overwhelmingly advanced. Humans had all kinds of weapons capable of large-scale destruction. We only had cold weapons and homemade guns and cannons. After losing many battles, the pro-peace faction of the tribes grew more and more dissatisfied with the radicals, demanding them to stop the meaningless sacrifices of soldiers and to pay the due price for their aggression. So the pro-peace faction joined forces with the humans of the country of Marine and overthrew the radical leader. The music is so powerful. After the members of the pro-peace faction became the new leaders of the tribes, they started by concentrating on the internal matters. Then they all also thought of solutions to the resource shortage. So they had frequent diplomatic exchanges with the humans of the country of Marie. They passed a resolution to unite two countries into the current federation. That's also what I heard from my grandpa when I was a kid. I don't know the specific details though. My grandpa said that when they made this decision, it stirred up a lot of controversy among the tribes, saying that this was against tribal law and no different from those radicals. So to this day, many still live in the forest. My parents were among the first to come out of the country of forests to live in human society. Wow. So your parents were kind of radicals in their own way? Well, I think the way things are now prove what a great idea it was. Furries took on a lot of heavy physical labor while humans, using their intelligence, went crazy with technology, rapidly speeding up its development. Connor speaks calmly and freely, talking with Luo about the modern history he learned from his father. Ha 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 ha. I think you should be a history teacher, Connor. Huh? Why do you think that? You're much more interesting than my history teacher in compulsory education. And also, when you weren't home, I saw something on Modern Chronicles. I heard there's tribal ritual where each tribe has an ancient tree with a trunk just hollow enough for one person to squeeze in. It's said that if one sleeps in that hollow, they can talk to the spirits of the ancestors. My grandpa told me a similar story. At that time, everyone believed in a religion called Voice of Ancestors, which is what the story is about. When the radical leader wanted to start a war, he said he received a divine revelation from his ancestors in the ancient tree that we were destined to win the war. Then he declared war on humans. I think the radicals just wanted an excuse to start a war. Obviously, it was. But your ritual, it's pretty similar to something we have. It's called dream entrustment. Dream entrustment? Yeah, it means that if those who passed away want to send message to someone alive, or if they want to express their last wishes, they'll just talk to people alive in their dreams. After Luo explained the origin of dream entrustment, Connor contemplated shortly with a fleeting unease of worries on his face. Wow, that is really interesting. Connor, do you want to keep watching TV? I'm going to cook something. Nah, I'm going upstairs and get some rest. Okay, you can leave the door open. I'll call you when the food's ready. Be careful with fire then. Alright, alright, alright. End of chapter 5. Oh, it's so big on history in chapter 5. Two more chapters and I have to end this, guys, because there's the restriction. So I hope you guys buy the game and try this yourself, and hope you enjoy the last of the episodes. Each other's support. Chapter 6. In the afternoon, while watching TV and talking about dream entrustment, I can tell from Connor's face that there's something on his mind. Connor wants me to stay with him when I'm about to go back to my room. What's on his mind? Maybe it's about his father. Let's find out. Each other's support. After Connor and Luo watched modern documentary, they chatted until night. I really like the atmosphere of this night light. I didn't do anything for a whole day. Still, it's a lot. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed now. walk upstairs to my own room. The door of Connor's room opens. Luo, are you going to sleep now? Uh, yes, I'm going back to my room and sleep now. Anything wrong, Connor? Um, I, I can't fall asleep tonight. Can I share a bed with you? Connor's paws are on the door frame. His voice grows lower and fainter, and his ears droop down slowly. Hmm? Usually I go to your room to be with you, but this is the first time you have come to my room. Okay then, I'll go to your room and keep your company. Oh, he's so sad. Connor and I sit on the edge of his bed. Connor keeps his head down, hands crossed, with his thumbs twirling back and forth. It feels like Connor has something on his mind. Why can't you fall asleep all of a sudden? Did you watch a horror film by yourself, just like the last time? No, Luo. When we were watching TV together, you mentioned dream entrustment. Oh, he's looking at me. He should. How should I get into this dream entrustment? Dream entrustment. It's just a rumor in human folklore. We all say that it's really just, what you think during the day is what you think during the day is what you dream at night. So that's it? Oh, he's crying. Hello. Today my father passed away on this day. I miss my dad. I I still want to see him again. Oh, even if it's only in a dream. Huh? I suddenly realized the reason why Connor asked about dream entrustment. But at this moment, I don't know what kind of reply would console him. Should I ask him about what his father was like? No, absolutely no. This kind of question would only irritate Connor and make him feel worse. No wonder Connor's expression was hard to read when we were talking about dream entrustment earlier today. I start to blame myself for not thinking of this in the first place. I've promised Connor's mom to take care of Connor. I glance at his direction in the low light. I can see Connor's eyes closed, his brows furrowed. Seeing this, I'm heartbroken and divided. The silence seems everlasting. I put my right hand on Connor's thigh and patted him gently. Connor, I I don't know how I can make you feel better, but I I'm sure this must have made you very sad. Connor puts his hand on mine. He opens his eyes and glances over. Although I really want to say something like sorry for your loss, things you should say in this situation. But I think maybe you have heard it so many times from your classmates and coworkers. I think what I can do for you is way more than that. But to be honest, I don't know what I should do now. Have you talked about this with others, Connor? Like friends in your school? I didn't have any friends in school. Why not? When I was in school, I was quite isolated and withdrawn. So, oh, because it was his dad. Because my dad passed away 1 year before I went to school. Oh God, I really can't comfort anyone at all. Yeah, you suck at this little. When I'm trying to comfort Connor, I feel like trudging over a minefield. I feel like I feel I'll trigger him if I'm not careful enough. Connor, I'm very sorry. My dad, he was trying to save me and my mom. At that time, I knew nothing. I didn't do anything. Oh, he's crying. I didn't do anything. But now I can't. Oh, he's crying. Oh no. Oh, don't be sad, Connor. But everything is just too late now. Connor is sobbing while confiding in me. And I finally know why Connor decided to become a firefighter. It was because of his guilt over his father that he made this decision. With my right hand, I gently tap on Connor's shoulder. Connor, I don't know what to say. I look at Connor and touch his face with my hand, wiping the tears off. I hesitated for a while and came close to his face. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kissed Connor. Oh, so romantic. Oh, and he's still crying. Will this make you feel better? Connor's face turned sideways a little bit, but steadily. Connor throws his arms around me and cries even louder. Oh. But I feel a little bit relieved because Connor can let off some pressure from his heart while feeling safe. I gently pat Connor on his back and comfort him. All right, I'm here. I'll be with you. It's so hard to be a man. It's so hard to be an adult. Connor keeps talking to me, crying while holding me tight. No matter whether I was in school or after I graduated, no matter whether it's the guidance from teachers or others' consolation, they all told me to become a man, to become someone for others to lean on. Sometimes I really wanted to buy a long bolster pillow, but I was afraid of my mom seeing it and my coworkers finding it out. I was afraid my mom would be sad if she saw it, or my coworkers would laugh at me if they saw it. I just rolled up the quilt and cuddled with it. Why can only someone else rely on me? But I can't find someone to rely on. Connor, if you don't mind, I could be your pillow. Although I don't know whether you like how it feels, but if someone can hold you all the time, it must feel good. At least every time when I hold Connor, I feel warm-hearted and happy. Why can't a man rely on other people? Your mother and we we are sorry about what happened to your dad. I do feel very sorry. I somehow understand why you feel guilty all the about it all the time. I've always thought Connor to be awesome and outstanding. You have been through so much, but you still chose to be a firefighter to save all these people. You also believe that what happened to you won't happen to others, right? Connor didn't say anything to me, but his weeping is obviously less than before. Connor, don't worry, I'll be here with you tonight. I soothe Connor and he lies down. I lean back to the bedhead, sitting near him and guarding him. After a while, Connor's breathing gradually calms down. Connor seems to fall asleep now. I gently check Connor's body. Under the dim moonlight, I can see Connor sleeping soundly. I never thought that Connor has such a gentle inner world inside his large physique. It suddenly reminds me of my school days. There were a few of my classmates who were like Connor, isolated from others. I wonder whether they faced the same adversity as Connors. Somehow I regretted that I didn't give them a hand. I didn't help them out when they were in such misfortunes. There might be a lot of people who pretend to be strong in front of others, but at night they could just be like Connor. Hope they can find someone to rely upon, and they don't have to pretend anymore. Chapter 6. Okay, guys, we're come down to the last chapter. Past and present. I wake up in Connor's bed. Connor seems to be better since last night. Then Connor says he'll take me to a park. I really don't know what is on his mind now. Chapter 7. Next morning, Luo wakes up from Connor's bed. Connor is not on the other side of the bed. Luo sits up on the bed and gets dressed. Is Connor already up? I don't even know whether he's home or not. Is he feeling better now? Luo finds a small slice of cake and a note on the bedside table. On the note it writes, "Thank you, and for your breakfast." Luo draws a long sigh of relief. It seems he's better now, and I don't need to worry that much. Luo devours the cake in 2 bites. Oh my god. Let's see whether Connor's home now. Luo walks out of from Connor's room and goes downstairs. He sees Connor cleaning up the living room. Luo, you're up. Morning, Connor. You woke up pretty early. Um, what's your plan for today, Luo? Nothing really. What about work? I told you yesterday. I just finished a project and really don't want to do anything. Your Luo is very lazy as always. Well, actually, my procrastination caught me again. Is there anything you want to do, Connor? Um, I want to go somewhere and hang out with you. Oh, where do you want to go? Let's go east. And after 2 crossroads, there's a private park. They're open to the public during the day. My coworkers took me there all the time. It's a cute park, and today's weather is nice. So I want to take you to the park and walk around. Oh, is it a date? Just tell me if you're coming or not. Yes, 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 I'll go. Because I saw you're home all the time. When I'm home, you are. When I'm not, you're still in your room. I just want to have a walk with you. Okay. You know this is our official date. Should I wear something nice? Don't be silly. This is fine. Well, because it's meaningful to me. Let's go, let's go. With blush on his face, Connor drags Luo to the door and lets Luo put on his shoes, not giving Luo a single chance to change his clothes. This is the first time Connor has ever offered to take me out on a date. So as dorky as he is, there's a day for him to get the hang of it. Connor and Luo go to a park named Goipa. It's so nice and not so crowded. I love it. How did you find this place, Connor? One of my coworkers brought me here. It was a long time ago. It's a private park. The owner of the owner is Roy, and he named the park after his. He's from a wealthy family, and he came to the country of Forest Marine as soon as the previous countries merged into one. Then he built this park. It's open to the public during the day. Thanks God no one posted this park on social media and made it trending online. So now there's not a lot of people. Oh, by the way, my coworker is just like you. Funny and goofy. Am I? Thanks. But he doesn't lack any common sense unlike you. Hey, you can't praise him by trashing me. Hey, hey. Come, this lawn is so comfy. I lay down on it every time. I came with my coworker. Nope. Aren't you afraid of grass sticking up to your skin? It's full of bugs. Even just thinking about it gives me chills. Have you tried before? Nope. Come on, give it a try. It feels so good. Laura is dragged onto the lawn by Connor. The two of them lie on their backs looking up in the sky. It has been a long time since I've went outside and looked at the blue sky like this. Ah, actually it does feel nice. Yeah, it does. My mom often told me that when you're feeling down, you just need to bathe in the sunlight, just like this, and you'll find your inner peace. For a while, the two of them just lie on the lawn quietly. Luo, hmm? Well, last night. Thank you. I realized, oh, that's why Connor wanted to take me for a walk. I should have talked with Connor more in this situation. Well, it's nothing. Actually, I should thank you, Connor. Huh? For what? Thank you for teaching me all the common sense, for extracting me from my parents' house. My mom is very controlling. Since elementary school, I had to do everything in her way. My mom always expected me to get into academia. So when I was in school, she was always surveilling me. It's all for your own good. Don't touch it and go study were the most common things she said to me. I had no right to choose anything when I was a kid. Even if I had, my mom would always have a say in it. In her hope of getting me selected to become a scholar, when my career instructor visited my home, my mom even rent an apartment to create a fake environment, which looks like a home for scholars. Oh my god. It's all designed for me to be selected and to become a scholar. But my parents would never ask me if I have the potential or the capability to become who they wanted me to be. After all, the trouble and forces, eventually I wasn't selected for academia. Instead, it was a huge waste of energy and money for my mom. And of course, I took the blame. She would say that I shouldn't have said this and that when the career instructor came. Every now and then, she would mumble about all the little things I've done wrong, and she could go on forever. Even though I I know they were doing all this for me, but my mom, all she had done was just so suffocating me. Later I learned copywriting, and how to do curations. But my mom wouldn't let me work on site, saying that I could do this kind of job remotely. So she just chained me to our home. If my parents see me sleeping before they go out and after they come back, they would think I sleep for the whole day, even if I worked for a while after they left and you were just taking a nap. Now I'm at the eligible age for marriage. I really don't want to get married because of my parents fought a lot when I was a kid. If there's my future, I'd rather not marry anyone at all. And just tell the bureau I'm going to live alone for the rest of my life. So I was so jealous when I met your mom for the first time. Why could others have such loving, caring parents? How could others have parents so open-minded? To be with you is one of the few choices I've made for myself, but I don't regret any of it. So that's why when I want to say thank you to you. Luo, have you thought about your future? My future? Of what? Work? I probably will be the same and keep doing the same thing, that's it. Not this. What I want to ask is, um, the future of us. Well, we shall see. The generations before mine all had arranged marriages. They had made it through anyway. Many of them didn't have a say in it anyway. Marry a chicken and share the coop. Marry a dog and share the kennel. Wait, I did marry a dog. Yes. Connor laughing out loud. Are you sure you want to use the word marry? Marry or be married? There's no difference between two men getting married, right? So, Connor, what do you think about our future? I. My thoughts are pretty different from your plan about the future. I actually want to build a family. Oh, why? Since my dad passed away, it has always been my mom who takes care of me. They all said I've already grown up. My mom was carrying a lot on her shoulder. She's a psychiatrist. Every day she has to deal with a lot of negative energy, and still she needs to take care of me. So I want to find a partner as soon as possible and to make my mom less worried about me. But ever since my school days, I wasn't a people person. I didn't even have many friends, let alone boyfriends. And since I've started working, thanks to my coworkers, I wasn't shutting myself from others, and I'm not isolated from the world anymore. But the problem is, I couldn't find anyone because they are either married or only friend material. Other than talking about shifts and work with others, sometimes I was too shy to even say a single word. So the only thing that I can count on is the government to arrange a partner for me. Oh, I see. Um, and then we got married. To be honest, I didn't think too much and I made a rush decision. Maybe I just really want to have a family. My heart stopped for a second. Maybe Connor regrets his decision of marrying me. Ever since I'm with Luo, in retrospection, I have zero experience of being in any relationship. I admit I know absolutely nothing on relationship and stuff. You have done a lot for this family, Luo. You helped me move my luggages and also cooked for me. I found out I'm not very good at being in intimate relationships with others, and it makes me feel that we are more like friends, brothers, and roommates rather than like a married couple. So I feel like there's something missing between us. The first step of becoming lovers is to become good friends with each other. And we're just two boys getting to know each other. We can just say whatever we want to say, so you don't need to worry about these things. On the contrary, if we act like a couple in love, but we actually aren't, that would make me a little bit uncomfortable. Hmm. So about the future of us and other stuff, I still wish that I can live with you, Luo. They're so cute together. But it's not like when I'm with my friends and my coworkers. I think I want you to teach me how to be in a relationship with you. I want you to teach me how to fall in love with you. Huh? What? But how? Even I'm doing it according to the guide of the bureau. And who would ask their parent partner to teach them how to love someone? Connor, then in your mind, what is love? Um, I think love is more like some kind of responsibility with some emotional attachment. So, like giving the best to each other like that. Then, in other words, for example, Connor, if you see me kissing and hugging some other furries, will you feel bad? Yes, I will. Have you imagined us doing special things together in the future? Like us having a big wedding or us traveling together, something like that? Yes, I will. See, this is one of many forms of love. Um, I once fantasized about things I should do with my boyfriend if I had one. Although I said I don't want to get married, I can't stop me from imagining a perfect boyfriend, right? So I was thinking, my boyfriend and I should have things in common or characteristics we both find attractive to each other. Well, I believe the first order of attraction should be something like physical or bodily attraction. Oh, what was that reaction? When you said that, you didn't even blush. Huh? What's wrong? I just think you look cute and clean with a strong body. At least I think I'm attracted to you. Okay, I'll admit that I'm a furry now. Oh, so that's why you pretended to bring me a slice of cake and, well, in a way, and I wasn't using that cake as a front. You don't feel the same? Um, I can't say it don't feel the same. I mean, when I saw you for the first time, I actually thought about eating you up in one place. Eating me up in one, oh my god. Ha 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 ha. Okay then, I'll take it as a compliment. That if we talk about hobbies and such, we both have a lot of things to talk about the same books and movies we like. Although we didn't talk that much recently. But I think the history you talked about that time was really interesting. So fundamentally, We share a feeling of mutual admiration. Us having the same hobbies, it means we're attracted to each other because our souls attract one another. Oh my god. Um, I actually really admire your attitude towards work and life. Of course, not when you're slacking off. Huh, I think I start to understand why soul matching is called soul matching. Then the ultimate goal would be the two of us have the same goal, going down on the same road. When one is facing adversity thrown by life, one would first turn to a partner for help. The two of us can achieve something together, like some families choose to raise a child together, others open a small family shop, etc. Of course, the thing we are talking about can be a big deal or not, but it is exactly because of physical attraction, common interests, and shared goals that a couple could become what you just said. Because they have a shared goal to achieve together, they have responsibilities and devotion and mutual respect. Plus, having a lot of topics to chat with each other, they have attachments to each other. I see. Of course, I read all this on books and magazines. It's only my personal interpretation. I haven't had a lot of boyfriends or intimate relationships. What I just said is mostly just theories on paper. If love can be so easily oh my god, I cannot read that. Disappear, then there wouldn't be this many books and novels describing and explaining love. Hmm? I'll keep working towards these standards. Yeah. Well, anyway, I give myself an important responsibility that I need to take on right now to free you from your gloominess brought by your past. It's also an assignment given by your mom. Although I know I can't do everything, I'll always be here for you. If there's a problem, we'll solve it together. If there's an issue between us, we can deal with it by talking with each other with an open heart, just like what we are doing now. Thank you, Connor, for bringing me here today. And thank you for telling me everything about you last night. I believe that when two people get together, there should be honest conversations in between instead of period. Today we are mostly talking about you, and I should be the one thanking you. I think from now on, I need to be more devoted and doing more. I learned a lot from all the things we talked about. Oh, my guru of love, Guru Luo. I said it's all theories on paper. I'm not a guru. So awkward. So I I think right now I'm going to do something. Huh? Do what? Connor rolls on to Luo from the lawn. Oh. Connor lifts up Luo's head and kisses him. Luo, I I love you. Oh, it's so cute. They're so cute. Such cute people. Thank you. Luo blushes hard because of the sudden thing Connor does, but he's enjoying it. Me, me too. After hearing Luo's response, Connor rubs Luo's face while hugging him. I'll try not to make you worry so much about me anymore. Sorry. Connor and Luo, two lovebirds, kiss and smooch on the lawn for a while. However, Gardener comes. Hello, what are you two doing? This lawn is not for you two to sit on. Connor and Luo rush to stand up from the lawn. Ah, we apologize. Ah, we were just starting to enjoy it. This is the end of my first day. No. Chapter 7 is. Uh, okay, guys. I thank you all for your time, and I just hope that you guys buy this game and continue the rest of it and support the game maker. And okay, thank you. I hope if there's next video, you would come and watch me, and I'll see you around. Bye, guys.